She said, she'll take me anywhere, she'll take me anywhere, as long as she stays with me. She said, she'll take me anywhere, she'll take me anywhere, as long as I stay queen. Yes, yes, Molly's lips. Yes, yes, Molly's lips. Yes, yes, Molly's lips. Yes, yes, Molly's lips. Hey! Me, Matt here.
Killer Kyle.
And this is the 0 hour for Dynasty.
Yeah.
Okay, so they have this match after all.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about it.
No.
Danny Garcia versus Adam Cole.
Yeah. Dana Garcia on Cole, I believe, for the TNT championship.
Yeah.
We were watching a video previously, for, I think, like, one of the episodes
Yeah.
of LFG. It seems like an interesting show.
Oh, it's an awesome show. I can't wait to see the progress and all near the end of it. But so far, those guys are really killing it. And I mean, when you have Undertaker, Booker T, Texas's finest, and then Mickey James, like, holy shit.
Yeah. You got two Texans, a New Yorker, and
Oh yeah,
Virginia native.
Bully Ray, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Bubba Ray. But
Bully Bubba, ever.
this is going to be a good show too. Dynasty, I just can't believe that we glanced over Adam Cole and Garcia. But I thought they did a match in Collision. That's why they didn't have the match here. Of course, yeah.
Yeah, so right now they're just going over the card for tonight. They were talking, when we started watching this,
Yeah.
they were talking about Megan Bain and Timeless Tony Storm. Now they're going over the three-way for the International Championship. Speedball Mike Bailey, Ricochet, and the champion, Kenny Omega.
Yep.
Speaking of International Championship, TNA is going to debut an International Championship.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I believe they are doing away, or the International Championship is replacing the Digital Media Championship.
Oh, alright.
Which I
Yeah.
think, well, they'll have the International Championship on TV. Because, like, with the Digital Media Championship, obviously it was, something they would have for the pre-show to TNA pay-per-views.
Right.
And they, it was around for, I want to say, like 2 years, maybe a little more.
Yeah, I think so.
And then of course, there's a whole thing with, PCO hold the title. He was at a GCW event. He went off on a tirade, smashed the championship. Then you have Lander come in with Mance Warner, and she's got the championship, and it's like, okay, what are they going to do with the championship now that she's got it? And she just was with Mance holding on to the title for the last few, couple months.
Right.
And then doing away with the Digital Media Championship and introducing the International Championship. What the fuck did they put? I feel defend the goddamn thing.
Yeah, I know.
Right now we've got an interview with Ricochet. recently got married to Samantha.
Right on.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time before she comes into AEW. Why does he have to sound like a fucking crow? Jesus Christ.
I mean, you got Ricochet, a hell of an athlete. He's a good talker, and kind of pretty convincing promo. But like, you're trying to portray him as a heel, and then you have him doing this goofball shit.
Yeah.
Like, he fucking steals Prince Nana's or the embassy robe.
Yeah.
Then he's got that quirky, stupid laugh. It's like, if you're gonna have him as a heel, cut that fucking shit out.
Yep.
My God.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, oh, he's half black. So let's make him goofy and from the street. Well, my opinion. I mean, you fucking look at Swerve and he's nothing like that.
Well, no. Swerve would be a better representation of a street. I don't want to say street thug. It's not really a thug, but like someone grew up with hard times and whatnot. Ricochet's just a big fucking dork.
Pretty much, yeah. Should have stayed his ass in WWE.
I mean, like, they had him come into AEW All In last year, part of that gauntlet match. But he seemed to be a babyface at that point.
Yeah.
Should have kept him that way. I can understand maybe it was his decision to go heel, but like, it's not that good. A lot of people are like, oh, Ricochet, he's such a good heel. He's come to... He's, like I said, he's a great wrestler. Pretty good mic skills. That's all he's got going for him, though. Like, goddamn.
Yeah. Anyway, we will... this is the longest intro ever. For play-by-play. Me and Matt Killer Kyle, we will be with you in a second. Yeah, we got RJ City, Renee Paquette, and Jeff Jarrett talking about the summer in Texas.
Yeah, specifically All In, the week of All In. Wednesday's Dynamite, Thursday's a special edition of Collision. Friday and Saturday they have a Starcast Texas. Friday night, it'll be Ring of Honor's Death Before Dishonor.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Saturday will be All In. And, of course, as I mentioned already a little bit ago, Sunday is my birthday.
Yep.
That'll be a busy weekend.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Death Before Dishonor, All In. I don't know what I'm doing for my birthday yet, but yeah. And so usually they have Collision on a Saturday, but because they have All In on the Saturday, they put it on the Friday or the Thursday.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'd be a heck of a weekend in July.
Yeah. But yeah, this is the first All In North American soil. I mean, the last 2 years we were in Wembley and London.
Yes, sir.
So, well, yeah. Only a matter of time before it hits Toronto.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see where they're gonna have All In next year.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Anyways, we'll be back in a sec.
Yeah.
Well, we're beginning with the 0 Hour match pre-show with Nick Wayne.
Well, it is a trios match. So
Okay.
we'll find out who his partners are and who they're taking on here in a moment. Of course, Nick Wayne is being accompanied by his mother and Kip Sabian.
Yeah, it'll be all three of them. I'll be back in a sec. Now, this is worth mentioning. We got Action Andrade
The Crew, Action Andretti, and Leo Rush.
in their Legion of Doom inspired life jackets, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Puffy jackets with spikes on them.
Yeah.
And I would say they're going to be taking on AR Fox Top Flight.
Right on. Yeah, we got it. So, whoops. Oh, that's cool.
Like they were when that Wing was making his entrance, they were talking about him wanting to get his hands on AR Fox, and then of course on Collision last night, Flight, Action Andretti and Leo Rush had a tag match.
Yeah.
And so I think the Crew used underhanded tactics to win or whatever. What led to this match, I guess.
Right.
Not sure how that Wayne fits into the equation. And of course, AR Fox has been teaming with Top Flight for a while. And the thing that's really weird to me about this is like, it seemed like the five of them were, you know, a tight group. AR Fox, Top Flight, Action Andretti, and Leo Rush.
Right.
And then at some point along the lines, Leo and Action were like, fuck you. Like they did get a shot at the tag titles, and maybe that's what set it off, I guess you could say. Who knows?
From a distance, AR Fox with hair looks like Richard Pryor. It's just gonna be a good match. Oh, shit.
Wow.
Yeah, what a good match.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I'm very impressed. These guys are high flying, beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, Mother Wayne got involved.
Nick Wayne, Action Andretti, and Leo
Yeah,
Rush
well, I thought they had a name.
Crew.
Crew, yeah. So, yeah, that team won. So, there it is. Fucking bullshit. So, yeah. I mean, look. I mean, Dante and the other one.
Darius?
Top Flight. There it is.
Like Dante and Darius.
Yeah. They're really good. Obviously, then you got AR Fox, a good wrestler himself. Of course, first time we saw him was in New Japan.
Yeah.
Battle in the Valley, I believe.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So, we'll see what's next, and we'll be right back. Yeah, we've got Athena, and what the hell is this bullshit?
Yeah, she's got her own version of a spinner belt. I think it's the Ring of Honor Women's Championship that she put, I would say, herself on, and it spins, I guess, or something like that. Yeah, she's talking about the match that's going to happen tonight. The Owen Hart quarterfinal match. Women's side of things, Mercedes versus Julia.
Yeah. That's gonna be a good match.
Yeah, Athena was talking about how she's the longest reigning women's champion, the longest reigning champion of anybody in the company, man or woman. She's held the title for 843 days, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a while. And, you know, you had Mercedes take on Billy Starks, and, you know, Mercedes like, oh, who trained this girl? This girl's no good, she's not my level, blah, 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 blah. And, of course, we all know the history with Athena and Billy.
Yep.
So it's like, at some point down the line, they're gonna have a match, Athena and Mercedes.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, boy. Well, I'll be a bit innocent. So they're talking about the role for the matches. Yeah. And right now they're talking about the Bandito versus Chris Jericho title versus mask.
Yeah.
And so this is going to be interesting. These matches are always pretty cool.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we're talking about the history of the mask to luchadors and Mexican wrestling and what have you, and how sacred it is and how dishonorable it is to lose your mask and how personal it's become between them and whatnot. And it's like, this is going to be interesting.
yeah. And I mean, if Bandito loses, he will never ever be the same again. It's the Mask Caster up and challenge.
Yeah, let's see who's going to whoop that boy's ass this time.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. Will it be a debut? Or will it be one of the roster?
Yeah, exactly. Max trying to get the chant going. Max, let's go, Max. You're the best wrestler alive. It's like, have you ever considered simplifying it? Just, let's go, Max?
Pretty much, yeah. I'm not a Maximaniac.
Hell no.
Anyways, we'll be back in a sec.
Thanks.
Well, Max Caster's gonna take on his former partner.
Anthony Bowens.
Fuck yeah. Oh, that's gonna be interesting, man.
Yeah, Max trying to get the chant going. Let's go, Max, the best wrestler alive. It's like, alright, let's get on with it. Who's going to survive the best wrestler alive?
Yeah.
Lights go up, like, okay, who the hell is this? And the music starts, like, okay, I don't recognize the music. And then you see Anthony Bowens come up on the screen, like, oh shit.
He looks jacked as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
This is gonna be a good match. For one time only. Sesame Daddy J! Ah! Well,
As expected, Max lost yet again. He got knocked the fuck out by Bowens.
hell yeah.
And, yeah, when Anthony, the best 5-tool player, or 5-tool athlete or whatever. I mean, yeah. He's got the look, he's got the skills, he can talk on the mic. He's athletic.
You got it.
Like a discus punch of sorts from Bowens, and yeah. Dropped him like a bad habit.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Literally.
Yeah, this is awesome, man.
And I guess Daddy Ass, I don't know if they're still going to be calling him that. Billy Gunn is in Anthony's corner. Talking with him. Or managing him, I guess, whatever.
Yeah.
Before this match, you have RJ City and Jeff Jarrett and Renee talking about matches for the night. And Jeff said that tonight is his 39th year in the business. April 6th, 1980 was his first debut, I guess you can say.
Right.
So yeah, wow. 39 years, that's incredible.
Yes, sir.
Got less than 9.5 minutes left. I don't know if they're going to have one more match or they're going to kill time to the start of the show. We'll see. We'll catch you either here in a little bit or at the
It looks
start
like
of
we're
the show.
starting with Will Ospreay versus...
Kevin Knight.
Yes.
Yeah, that should be a good match to start the show.
And I mean, we got 9 minutes left, as Kyle said.
Well, 8 minutes now.
8 minutes, 7 minutes, something like that. So who knows if they're going to start the match now. But,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they're going to have another match in the 0 hour. I think they're just going to talk and kill time till the start of the show, I would imagine.
Yeah. So, thanks for joining us. Me and Matt.
Killer Kyle.
Play-by-play. Wheels of fury. Wheels of fury. Well, we're a few minutes late.
Yeah, we had some difficulty finding it, but we were able to find it. I'm sure the match that we're about to watch is already quite a ways in, but anyways.
I think we need to drink it.
Well, okay. So, yeah, we were able to find it on Trailer TV.
Yeah.
Or no, sorry, find it on a site, and your opening contest is Will Ospreay versus Kevin Knight. Oh, said Kevin Hart. That's the actor. Wrong guy.
Oh, that'd been fun.
That would have been funny.
Yeah.
Well, time having a drink. So, the other day, Thursday, I went to the liquor store and had a peruse around, and I came across this. That's some Old Monk rum.
Old Monk rum. Holy shit.
It was like, I saw somebody on YouTube do a review of this, and they seemed to really like it. When I bought it, the guy that was checking me out, not like that, he said that it's quite a popular rum, and everybody seemed, people seem to like it, and it's quite popular. Alright, that's a bonus. And he got kind of a square, like, it's a square bottle with kind of rounded, and round shoulders and rounded sides, and it's got like the what's that called? Stained glass look.
Yeah.
And it's got the Old Monk and Boss on the side. And it's a dark rum, but black rum, anyways. And I've only, okay, so on the top of the bottle, it's got one of those pour the bottle.
Right.
I believe the bottle of Collingwood I had that was finished off on Friday, had that on top, but I was able to get it off. I don't know if I get this one. Actually, no one doesn't matter.
That's a big crowd.
So, look at how slowly this thing's pouring.
Wow.
Alright, well, go with that.
A competitor in this great industry. He's a tremendous talent for sure, but he's still one of the best in the world. And so this should be a hell of a match to kick.
Did you want, like, cannon? Like, did you want me to get any next year? Something next year?
Yeah, we could do that later. Let's just try it as is first.
Okay, yeah.
Great advice to any aspiring wrestlers out there. Get trained by someone who's been to the dance.
Smells alright.
Maybe want a belt somewhere. How about that?
Well, here's to an awesome night. I know that we started a bit late.
Yeah.
Me and Matt lose shit, so... Anyways, here's to you guys on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Here's to... Yeah, subscribe, Killer Kyle 35. Me and Matt's World.
Alright.
Grandma, love you. Thank you for the memories.
Alright.
And we will talk to you later.
In a little bit.
In a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
OwenHartFoundation.org. Is Kevin Knight getting an early advantage here on Will Ospreay, much to the chagrin of the Carters in Philadelphia crowd?
This doesn't need a mix?
Oh, nice.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's 43.7%.
Is that the highest?
One of.
Yeah. Well, we better
Like,
we better not do too much.
yeah, but not doing too much of it. When we had the Wild Turkey Grand Prix,
Yeah.
that was 116.7. It was 116 proof. I don't know what. I'm not sure what that is in percentage, but yeah. Okay, so 40% is 80 proof. So 43 would be probably close to 90, I think.
Alright.
Roughly.
Okay. Well, we'll be right back in a sec. Spray. What a match.
Holy fucking shit, boy.
Fuck yeah, dude. Both these guys,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I mean, look, they're both amazing.
Oh, absolutely.
And not too much about Kevin Knight.
Yeah,
Obviously, you've seen him in Battle in the Valley
right.
and all this New Japan matches.
Yeah.
I mean, he got also a Ospreay, but I mean, this was awesome. A lot of high flying, a lot of cool shit. I mean, Kevin hit a fucking, what was it?
They called it a UFO splash. It's basically like a frog splash, but he turns in midair and lands. So he comes off this way,
Yeah,
and then he turns and lands this way.
it was awesome. But yeah, we are a little ahead, or late. But
Yeah.
this was the first match.
Yeah.
Now let's see what we can do now. Well,
Yes,
we
sir.
got the Hurt Syndicate versus the Clydesdale and the Pitbull.
Classic on the pitbull, exactly. Lashley and Shelton Benjamin
Yep.
get set to defend their AEW tag titles against Big Bill and Brian Keith.
But yeah, this is going to be interesting too. I mean, I said the Hurt Syndicate are going to win.
Yeah.
You know what? If Cedric Alexander makes his debut tonight instead of Dynamite or Collision, then that'd be awesome.
Exactly.
I mean, I never said anything, but
Yeah.
I mean, he is not going back to WWE anytime soon.
No.
But, anyways, yeah. If Big Bill and
Brian Keith.
Brian Keith can win the titles tonight, then that'll be interesting. But yeah, I said what I said. So, huh?
I think if we were to go to part 3, you'd probably get the finish of the tag match, probably.
Well, let's watch this first.
Yeah. Got Julia Hart versus Mercedes Moné. Women's quarterfinal match. The old Hart Cup. Yeah, Julia Hart walking the top rope.
Yeah,
Vicker.
I mean, you got Will Ospreay winning for the men's side.
Yeah.
I got this match. We'll see what happens, and then we're gonna eventually go and see you and then the Hurt Syndicate or
Yeah.
whatever. So
Exactly. Yeah, we're all over the place with this fucking thing.
we're trying. We really are.
Yeah.
We'll be back in a minute. Oh, that was so close.
Yeah. Back and forth match between Mercedes and Julia. Yet somehow Mercedes was able to get the win.
Yeah.
She pulled the Orange Cassidy move and used the seatbelt.
Yeah. I mean, these two women just amazing. And I mean, you look at Mercedes. I said this to Kyle earlier. I don't think she's gonna wrestle past 40.
Yeah, probably not.
With the way her lower back is, I mean, she had a bad back in WWE from what I heard. So,
Yeah.
with all these things that she's doing, it's like, but I know that Julia will get a push at some point.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But
I was kind of thinking that Mercedes might not win, only because like, she's the TBS champion.
yeah.
But she's got the win.
Nope.
Looks
Okay.
like next we've got the
Sooner than you think.
trios titles,
Season
the
time,
Death Riders
protection and performance.
versus Rated
Choose from 17
FTR.
Toyota recommended
I
tire
don't
brands.
know
Turn
if
on the
Rated
right tires
FTR
and
got
dispatch
the job
brands.
done.
No.
Seems like Cash and Dax haven't been on the same page as of late.
Yeah.
I mean, with Cope, maybe you can get them to unify, and maybe they've got a chance at taking the trio titles from the Death Riders. I don't see it happening though, in all honesty.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I know that Daniel and Adam are friends. They've trained together. Well, in the gym at least.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. I feel like, again, I'm not watching Dynamite on a regular basis now, and not knowing this whole thing. But anyways, yeah, I think that the Death Riders will win.
More than likely. And we've already got the party rolled. Well, earlier Matt and I had some, you can say appetizers. It was an Indian?
No, it was Ty.
Or a Thai party pack. We just indulged in some Old Monk rum. It was quite good. Well, when I purchased the Old Monk rum, I also bought
Oh,
Grant's blended scotch.
hell yeah.
And I will say, this is the first time I've seen a triangular shaped bottle.
Yeah.
Usually, most bottles are round or square, like, Jack Daniels, for example. The Old Monk is square, but it's got like the round shoulders and rounded corners. But this is like, it's freaking triangular shaped.
Have we not had Grants before? I thought we did.
Well, we've had Johnny Walker Red,
Right. Yeah.
Johnny Walker Black, Glenfiddich,
Yes, that's good scotch.
but I haven't bought this before, I know that.
Okay.
So, matured in 3 types of wood for smooth, rich, and mellow taste. Interesting.
Oh, right there.
Now this one is 40%. The Old Monk is a little higher. But yeah.
Well, here's to another good match. And yeah, and there's nothing more I'll say than I said before. So, good luck to the rest of it.
Yeah.
And yeah. So, yeah, and next time we're gonna be doing our Wheels of Fury, WrestleMania.
Yes. Stand and Deliver.
And Stand and Deliver.
WrestleMania. And then after WrestleMania is TNA's Rebellion, I think. There's a TNA pay-per-view coming up after WrestleMania.
Right, yeah. So,
I made mention of this on the 0 hour, but tonight, well, as of today, tonight, whatever, is Jeff Jarrett's 39th year in the business.
yes.
April 6, 1986 is when he debuted.
Which is today.
Yeah. So,
Oh, you said that. Okay.
here's to Jeff Jarrett at 39 years in the business.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll talk to you next. Well,
And a little bit.
in a little bit.
We still got time.
I keep saying that. This feed, man, I tell you.
I know.
Just throw over here.
Let's throw over here.
I'm not a fan.
You know?
No. I don't like it.
Yeah.
And, it's the first time I rejected that.
Yeah, really.
But, well, I guess we'll get the other feed. Sounds
Yeah,
dirty.
exactly.
And so it was.
I know we didn't do intro, you could say, or talk about this. Timeless Tony Storm versus Megan Bain, and of course, Tony Storm retains.
Yes, sir.
Good match though, what we got of it.
Yeah. I kind of thought the Mega Sis was going to win. But, obviously, yeah, Tony Storm's still your champion. And it looked like Luther was carrying up Mariah May.
Yeah.
Ah.
Or was it Penelope?
I mean, it could have been that too.
Yeah. Tony Storm was able to get a small package on Megan and get the win.
Yeah. Well, it just goes to show you too how strong Megan is too. Like, she could have won. But yeah, still your champion, Tony Storm.
I would say give Megan maybe a year or so,
Right.
and she could easily be Women's Champion. Hell, if not AEW Women's Champion, definitely TBS Champion.
Yes. Anyways, let's continue.
I believe next we've
Oh.
got Mark Briscoe versus Kyle Fletcher.
Right. Yeah, that should be a good match. Like we said on Friday, two different styles.
Uh-huh.
I mean, Kyle has been on, not that Kyle, he's been on a roll. And yeah. But I think Mark's gonna win though. So, I mean,
More than likely.
reach for the sky, boy. Oh, I hate being right.
Yeah.
What a good match. And I mean, look, these two guys went all over the place, man. Like, I think Mark is gonna need an ice bath.
Yeah, exactly. It was a really good match. Unfortunately, Mark wasn't able to pull out the victory. A good back and forth match between the two. Kyle Fletcher was able to pull out the win though.
Yeah. I mean, Down Collars did come out and stuff like that, so
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Looks like we got the mask versus title.
Yeah. Chris Jericho versus Bandito, title versus
Bandito versus Chris Jericho.
Mask.
Twice.
I think it's only fitting though. Bit more of the old Mark Rum. You know, hell of a match
Hell of a match.
between Mark and Kyle Fletcher. To Jay Briscoe, gone too soon.
Yes,
We
sir.
love you. We miss you. One of the greatest tag team performers of all time.
The only time I almost broke down, doing a video of us for Jamin and Wyndham,
Yeah.
but Two guys gone too soon.
Yeah.
But
Here's to you. Your brother gave a hell of a performance.
shit, that was awesome.
And the Owen Cup, I'm sure he'll be a champion, a singles champion at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, that Owen Hart Cup is just started.
Yeah.
Well, I think they had their first match at Collision.
Yeah.
So, anyway. Thank you guys for joining us. What a hell of a night.
Reach for the sky,
Blow
boy.
up. Yeah. Let's throw over here.
That's true of you. Motherfucker!
Jesus fucking Christ. What the shit? Seriously. What was the reason?
Yeah.
What was the reason? I mean, yeah, you got Bandito doing a standing suplex. That would make Davey Boy blush. Holy fuck. Using Floyd to get the win. Well, we'll be back in a sec. I want to see Well, there must be a god somewhere.
Chris Jericho ended up winning in the match by nefarious means. His mom and his sister debated it. Aubrey Evers found the baseball bat, hit it in the steps. Bryce Remsburg restarted the match. And your new Ring of Honor World Champion, Bandito.
Adios mío.
Aye.
I mean, there wasn't a choice, really. Like, yeah, Chris would win, but the referees were at least smart about it. God. But I think it's funny because it was Aubrey that found the bat.
Yeah.
It was like Bryce was the one who started the match. Restarted the match, rather.
Yeah.
So, anyways, doesn't matter. There was no fucking way that Bandito was gonna lose the mask.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, and also your new Ring of Honor champion. And I mean, with your mom and your sister by your side,
Yeah,
come on.
exactly.
I guess we forgot to do something.
Yeah. Your mom and your sister ringside. Hoping you win the world title, and they protest and you end up winning the world title. Anyways,
Yep.
so here's to your new Ring of Honor World Champion, Bandito.
See?
Gets to keep his mask,
Yeah.
and the legacy continues. Him and Gravity as well.
No, Reba.
Exactly.
Yeah. This is awesome. Anyway, salute.
Salute.
Oh yeah, so we've got Double or Nothing in Phoenix, Arizona
Yeah.
in May. Holy shit. And then I remembered that this month is April, so anyway. Hell yeah, brother. We're back because I said Phoenix. It's Glendale.
Glendale, Arizona, May 25th.
Yep. That's still in Arizona, so
In the Phoenix area, at least.
yeah.
So next we have the match between Daniel Garcia and
Adam Cole, baby! Yes, sir. And like I said, thought this was gonna be on Collision. Like this was advertised for Dynasty, but we didn't talk about it. because I thought this was a Collision.
They did have a match on Collision, but time expired.
Oh. Yeah, okay, yeah.
So Daniel Garcia proposed a match for Dynasty. Nobody ringside, no time limit. Winner gets the title.
Well, here we go. This'll be awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Boom! What a fucking match. Yep. Your winner and new TNT champion, Adam Cole. Oh, wait a minute, we're in Philly. That's better.
Yeah, that's a hell of a match between Garcia and Cole. Garcia did everything he could to retain the title, but it wasn't enough.
No. Adam Cole won. Holy shit. And I mean, I think he deserves it. I know that he's not everyone's favorite wrestler. I've liked him for over 10 years. And what do we have here? We'll see if they shake each other's hands. And yeah. Yeah, so I thought maybe there was going to be a heel turn. I mean, Daniel did a Panama Sunrise and the boom kick, or whatever that's called.
Yeah.
So, Adam Cole, your new TNT champion. We'll see where this goes from here. Like, this guy's held a lot of titles in Ring of Honor, NXT. It's too bad he didn't go into Raw or SmackDown, but yeah. I think CCW. Yeah, CCW. So,
I believe so, yeah.
yeah. There it is. Got the International Championship on the line. We've got Ricochet versus Mike Bailey versus the International Champion, Kenny Omega. So, this is going to be a good match for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we may not finish it, but I think there's one match left.
So there's the International Championship. And then I think the world title is left.
Cool. Alright, so yeah, it's gonna be awesome. And I'll finish that obviously. So for me, Matt, Killer Kyle, we will talk to you when we talk to you. Deuces. I mean, this was a good match. I mean, you have Kenny Omega. Man, what a good comeback he had. And then, of course, Ricochet and Mike Bailey showing off, obviously. You have Ricochet on the mic on the outside and basically gets his head kicked off by Mike Bailey. And then this was awesome. It was a point where Mike put Ricochet through a table on the outside, going on the ladder. I mean, you have still your international champion in Kenny Omega, who did beat Ricochet. This was awesome. And we'll see what happens on Dynamite. And yeah, who can stop Kenny Omega? Looks like there might be a match later on in the future. We got Kazuchika Okada coming out to be Continental Champion. It's going to be interesting to see that. Will it be champion versus champion? I don't know. These guys have had a long history in New Japan, so that's going to be fun. That's going to be awesome. So, oh, it's the main event. We have the AEW Championship. We got Jon Moxley versus Shane Swerve Strickland, and I think I saw a bit of spoilers. I'm not going to spoil it, obviously. I didn't want to get into it, but this is going to be fucking awesome. Yeah, we all know the history, controversy rather, in recent weeks with John, but this is going to be a good match. Will Shane become two-time AEW champion, or yeah, will Moxley retain? I don't know. But anyways, well, what a picture any duty. This was a really, really good match. I mean, there was a lot of blood. Well, I'm not with amount. You're fighting. You got a ladder on the outside where John got through the table, and you had a lot of good match. Like, it was a good back and forth. Obviously, Marina Shafiri would have thought got involved. There was a point where she did get into the ring. It was a standoff between her and Nana. Nana turned his back, and Marina hit him with the briefcase, and then Swerve ended up getting her, and yeah, basically just desserts, but not Blackpool, Death Riders came out, and then they got involved, and they got Joe and Huck, and yeah, can't remember who fucking else. This wasn't a good match up until that point because the lights went out, the lights came back on, and the return of the Young Bucks. So they had put the V-trigger on Swerve, and yeah, basically, oh yeah, Paul Turner, he got knocked out by a chair for a while, and so that's why all this shit happened. But then, you know, that whole thing with the Young Bucks return, that happened, which got Jon Moxley to pin Swerve and retain the title, and yeah. So we'll see what happens on Wednesday or whatever, but I think that the Death Riders have new members. But anyways, this has been a good show. Philadelphia Dynasty. Last night was interesting, but we got through it. So, on behalf of Killer Kyle, I mean Matt, and I bid you adieu. Good day, and a good bye. Bang!
So you know that them cutting WCW was a long time coming. I don't think that's the case at all. Because if you look at some of his earlier interviews, like